Hello all, my name is Abdul Rahman and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, in this tutorial we are going to working on our SVM optimization problem in the Python code. So guys, if you remember in the last video we have talked about we have we have been building the support vector machine from the scratch, and with that we have applied some of the optimization of our SVM with the Python code, right? So guys, where we left off in the last video, we have written all of these code. Now guys, in this video I am going to continue to solve the problem of the support vector machine optimization. Now guys, where we left off in the last video, we were doing all of these things, but guys, if you remember, what our goal is to minimize the W and maximize the P. So till this time we have, up to this point we have somewhat minimized the W, and now we have to maximize the B. So let's go ahead and get started. So guys, first of all, for going ahead, we have if you see here guys, where we left off here in the last video, here we have just given something like pass. We didn't run all of these things, right? Now guys, I'm going to add here a lot of things, and then we have to run this one. Now guys, for going ahead, I have to add here a for loop. So let's add for, and then for b in, and then I'm going to use the for b in, and then numpy dot a, okay, a range. Okay, so guys, you have a question that what is a range. After this point we didn't listen about the a range, like what it is, how it works, etc., right? So guys, what is numpy, what is a range in numpy, right? So guys, in numpy, a range function generates a numpy array with evenly spaced values based on that start and stops interval specified upon the declaration. To use the arrange function, we will create a new script with the numpy library imported as numpy, right? Now guys, this is the use of numpy arrange. Now first of all, here I am going to add here the -1. Beside that one, I am going to multiply this whole thing with the, again, in brackets, and then I have to give here something like self.max, and with that self.max, right? Now we have to give here the max feature value, right? So guys, I am going to copy this max feature value from here, copy this, and then instead of this, let's paste it. Now we have the self.max feature value into, we have to multiply this with the b range and multiple. So guys, first of all, we have to see this, did we create this variable b range multiple or not? So guys, we have created that one, so that's why I have given here something like this. Now guys, beside this one, I'm not going to stop here. I am going to add here the further more things, but guys, before this one, comma, and then I'm going to here enter this one. Now again, we have to paste the self.max feature value, and then we have to multiply this again with the b multiple, and then b range multiple again. Now we have multiplied this with the we have done this one right now, and again we have to do this again with the comma, we have to do this with the step into, okay, step into b range multiple, okay. Now b range multiple, we have this one. Beside this, we don't have anything, right? Now step into b range multiple. Now I am going to add here the further things, like we have to do here the for loops and etc. So guys, from here, for transforms, let's do one thing. Let's copy this transforms word, and then here I am going to space and paste it for transforms, for transformation in the transforms, right? Now for transformation in the transforms, with that I am going to add here the vector w, like w, something like this, w into d, and then it should be equals to w into transformation, transformation, okay. With this one, we have the transformation. Now we have to do here is, we have to add here the true or false, right? So guys, for doing, we have to create a variable where I will give something like found option. It should be give something like this, and then true. And guys, we have the found option. Below this one, I am going to add here again the for loop for I in self dot data, something like self dot data, and then again we have to add here the for self dot data. Here we have to add here the brackets. In the brackets we have to add here the y. Instead of that one, let's add here the I. Now guys, below this one, what we have to do is we have to do here the like. For example, if you remember guys, we have used a formula known as y sub I, something like this. Y sub I into then x sub I into w plus b, right? We have used something like this, which will be greater than or equal to 1, something like this, right? Now for doing this one, I'm going to remove this formula, and below this for I in self data we have to add here again for xi in self data dot I. Now for I in self data we don't need this here right now. Now let's add here again for I for xi in self dot data, and here we have to add here the I at this point. So guys, this is the proper place for adding. And now guys, we have the y sub I equals to I, we are going to give it again. Now y sub I equals to I we are giving, and then we are going to use here the if not is going to, then we are going to multiply the y sub I into numpy dot, and then we have to multiply this with the wt, with this, where is this? Here we have done something like w underscore t, something like that, right? Now guys, I'm going to use here the same thing wt, and beside this one I'm going to add here the xi. Now guys, where we don't have anything right now, and then we have the plus b, and we have to give something like greater than or equal to 1, right? Now guys, this is the correct thing. If it is not the y sub I into numpy dot wt x sub I plus b. So guys, we have given the wt for w plus b, something like this. We have the w into transformation, right? So guys, that's why we have done this one. Now again, here I'm going to make here some more space, and then I'm going to use here the found option is equals to false. So guys, if you remember some here, we have used something like found option equals to true, and then here we are giving the false. The reason that we are giving here is something like, because if it is true, if it is something like this, then it should be true, it should be working. And then if for I in self data, if this is not the case, then it should be false. Everything is going to be the waste here. Now, so guys, I'm going to add here the if statements for the found option, right? Now guys, for doing that one, I am going to make here, okay, so guys, for doing this one, I'm going to make here some space for this one, for xi in self data below this one, or let's give here only. Now guys, we have these things. Now let's add here the if in this way. If it is, if the, let's give something like if found option, okay, if the found option is, then let's give something like opt dict, okay, and then guys, in the brackets I'm going to use here something like np dot ling alg. Okay, so guys, as you can see here, we have the opt dot np dot linalg. So guys, you know that why we use linalg, because for this is linalg meaning linear algorithm, right? You know, so guys, that's why I'm going to use here the linalg. Okay, now in the numpy dot linalg, with that one I'm going to use here the norm for that one, right? So guys, as you can see, right, I'm going to show you here norm. So guys, let's show that here in the cell something like this one. If I give, and then if I give w, and then, so guys, as you can see here, this is known as the norm that you are seeing. The lines between the two lines beside the w is known as the norm, right? Now guys, let's go back and let's remove this one, and let's work here on. Now we have the norm. With that one, with this norm, I'm going to use here the wt. It is going to be wt. Beside this, I'm going to do equals to wtb, okay, because wt comma b I'm going to use. So guys, this is the variable that we know, b, and then if we found for the b in this one, and we have the b at many places, right? Now, so we also have there for b in numpy dot range, we have the multiple range, all of these things. So guys, that's why I have given here something like b equals to. Now let's come back here. We have the b, where we should not give this one, okay, and we have the b beside this one. Let's add here another another what we say, another if statement for this one. Now let's add here something around here. Let's make it private. Okay, now if okay, for the if statement, let's give found option, and I'm going to use here the if w, and then if the w is 0, and then it should be greater than or equal to 0, something like this. Or I have done a mistake here. I have to give here somewhere around. Okay, now we have these two for loops, right? So guys, I'm going to give it below this one, beside the first one, right? Now we have the w0. If it is less than 0, then it should be something like optimized. Okay, now if it is optimized, then it should be equals to true. Okay, true. And then if it's not, then I'm going to print true. And optimized is that. Okay, now guys, below this one, I'm going to use here the else statement again, if else statement, and if the w is w minus step, I'm going to give it, and then we have the norms, which is going to be norms. Okay, it should be equals to sorted. And then guys, in the brackets, I'm going to use here the n for n in strings in option dict. Okay, and then guys, we have the option dict below this one. I'm going to use here the option choice in new variable, right? So guys, let's give something like option choice should be equals to let's give the option dict for this one, and guys, let's give in the brackets the norms should be equals to 0. Sorry, norms will be index 0. Now save it. Now guys, we have the option choice again. Now we have to do the self.w, and we have to do for the self.b. Now guys, for doing, let's give something like self.w should be equals to option choice, and then it should be index 0. And let's copy this thing only, copy this, and again I'm going to repaste it again. For this one here, I'm going to give it the w, and we have the w, and we have the now b. Let's give. Now here we have to do here the latest optimum. Let's save it, and latest optimum we have here, right? Now let's copy this latest optimum instead of typing. Now let's come back here, and instead of this, let's paste it. Now we have the latest optimum should be equals to option choice, and guys, it should be 0, 1, and 0, 0, and then with this plus, I'm going to use this step, and into I'm going to use the 2. Now anyway guys, we have all of these things right now. Now what we have to do is we have to do here some of the visualization for this one. Now we have the def predict, we have all of these things for we have the data dict and all of these things, right? Now guys, we have to do here the visualization, and then later on we have to check the results of this one. Okay, so guys, today in this video I have just returned all of these things, something like I have done the code for the support vector machine optimization. Now I am not going to run it, and in the next video I am going to talk about the visualization and prediction for the support vector machine optimization, and then I am going to add the code in the next video, and then I am going to run that way. So anyway guys, that's all for this video. I hope you liked this video, enjoyed watching this video, and guys, in the next video I am going to talk about the visualization and prediction as I said you. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye.